Welcome to my arbitrary world, everyone. As random as I am, I decided to do some drawings today. Even though my drawing skills are not really that good to begin with, I still have a lot of problems with coloring and shading and also choosing colors and such. But in order to have a good practice, I would like to do something fun. So I always want to come back to drawing something that I always grow to love, Pokemon. So I started as a kid playing Pokemon Gold and Silver on an emulator, of course, because Game Boy was not really a thing back in my country by then. But one thing that always bugs me is that Golduck and Psyduck are not Psychic type. But honestly, there's a Psy in Psyduck, unless the Psy means
Oppan Gangnam Style.
But anyway, I will attempt to make Golduck and Psyduck Psychic types like how they should be. Let's go. So I first sketched out how Psyduck would look normally, like normal Psyducks, and I just started tweaking some aspects to make it look more like original variant. So you can see here that I'm drawing Psyduck with its eye closed, shorter beaks, and then long hair, and with smaller legs. And everything looks to be normal as well. And in order to make Psyduck a Psychic type, I give it like some Psychic swirl and some on its head as well. So for the color, I chose desaturated yellow with purple beaks and feet, and at the same time I gave it blue magic or mint-ish magic, and I gave it white hair instead of black hair like the original. So let's go into the summary page. Psyduck, the duck Pokemon, duh. I gave it normal and psychic type instead of water type like the original, and I think normal psychic would really help Psyduck from being viable because it would only have two weaknesses that are dark and bug. So let's get into the Pokedex entries. It reads that when Psyduck's headache became unbearable, many Psyduck used their inner psychic powers to ease the pain and let themselves fall into a coma. Over time, due to the lack of movement, this species of Psyduck grows shorter beaks and thinner feet. Many hypothesize that Psyduck's mind is completely awake while its body is resting, so that it can concentrate its psychic power and sense its pain away in the form of dreams. So I gave Psyduck two abilities, being Comatose and Bad Dreams. Consider these two were pretty exclusive to Komala and Darkrai. Because Psyduck is already in a coma, Comatose would make total sense. And for Bad Dreams, because Psyduck has the ability to channel its pain away in the form of dreams, this ability should also make sense for Psyduck. So let's move on to Golduck. So for the design of Golduck, it is inspired by a monk meditating. You can see that I gave Golduck a veil, a third eye, and a meditation posture. And instead of 4 spines on his head, I gave 3, well, for no reason, honestly. You can also see that I gave Psyduck an aura blade from his hand. It is heavily inspired by Shin Megami Tensei 5 main character, so yeah, that's that. And I really apologize for my skill with drawing limbs, or just phalanges, or feet and fingers in general. But anyway, for the color, I gave Golduck an orange reset color. That's why you call it Golduck, you know? And then everything you can see on the screen, the veil, and then the sword, and that is Golduck. So for the summary, Golduck is a duck Pokemon, well, duh. And the typing is the same as Psyduck, which is normal and psychic. So for the Pokedex entry, it reads, after reaching the point of meditation, Psyduck learned to erase his pain and evolves into Golduck. This Pokemon is known for its calm manner. It always seems to concentrate in its meditation. When it is enraged, Golduck draws an aura sword from its hand to fight enemies. Many say that this species of Golduck acts as a protector to many Pokemon and claim that its sword packs tremendous power. As a result, I gave Golduck 2 abilities, being Comatose and Pure Power. Well, for Comatose, Golduck is still sleeping / meditating, so it works. But for Pure Power, because Golduck is no longer in pain because of headache, then Bad Dreams would not make sense. Then I gave it Pure Power because it's meditating just like Meditite and Medicham. So the same concept of meditation and the same ability, so I think it would work and would make Golduck pretty OP with the attack increase. So to evolve from Psyduck into Golduck, I think Psyduck must learn Meditate in order to evolve, which ties with the whole concept of having like pain and then reach meditation. So that would make total sense, and there is a move called Meditate in Pokemon already, so that's handy. And that was Psyduck and Golduck as Psychic type Pokemons. So what do you think of my design? And what Pokemon should I do next? I know my design is a little lackluster in like some aspects, and I know, and I stated that I still have problems with coloring and shading, so hopefully I will get better as time goes by. And anyway, what should I do next? I was thinking of doing Glameow next because I want to celebrate Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, but I'm open for your opinions. And that's the end of the video. If you like it, press the button, and other than that, see ya.